Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Handoff to the fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Kept it on the ground on first down, see if they stick with that plan on second. Give to the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. The pitch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the back. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Speeding down the left side. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
The offense starts with a short field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like...
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their name.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the fullback. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He'll toss it. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. He's off to the races. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the way you get things going, a huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense with jumbo personnel. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. The option look. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The big fullback's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on second down for this offense.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They feed him again. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. While they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Field goal is good, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Michigan 34, Ohio State 7.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.